And welcome back to Retrospect My Fantasy, where we are currently taking a look at the Final Fantasy franchise from beginning to end, and we're currently working on installment number 12. Now, I don't believe that is up to date. That's a shame. So before we begin, I got a couple of things to go over. Announcement number uno is that we are partnered with Patreon, or not Patreon. I should start a Patreon, but right now we're only partnered with Humble. If you go to that link right there, that'll get you to my Humble page. And with that link, you can not only support awesome charities like Child's Play or Doctors Without Borders, but you get awesome games, sometimes on a really, really good deal, and you help support the channel. They just had a new, what is it? It's like Humble Classics Are Back bundle, something like that. Which essentially brings, it's a bunch of old franchises that have kind of returned, either spiritually or directly in some cases. I mean, it's got like Tides of Numenaria and what is it called? Xenonauts, I think is what it's called, which is the spiritual successor to the original XCOM games from the 90s. It looks really cool. To get the highest end stuff, you only need to spend $15. Once I get my paycheck on Thursday, I'm probably gonna do it. Alright, so last time in Final Fantasy 12, what did we do last time? We made our way through the flooded Giza Plains, which are a lot more dangerous, and made our way to... Wrong button. There we go. To the Osman Plain. And the Osman Plain has a bunch of, well, just kind of wild animals. We explored a little bit, kicked their butts, and found our way to the Jahara village, where we spoke with some elders and found out that they really don't know anything about Nethicide either. But while we were there, we met up with Larsa again. What they told us is that they told us a tale about Nethicide, but they don't know how to use it. They suggested that we head into a nearby forest and climb a mountain to seek more answers. So that's what we are going to do. But while we were on our way there, we ran into some weird magical barriers. And as it turns out, that the jungle doesn't want Fran there. So it put up some magical barriers, because she's an outcast from her tribe. So we are headed there. We're going to go meet her tribe and try and negotiate a way through. I think that's about as delicately as I can put that. We also went back and bought a whole bunch of new gear because we made a ton of money and then spent it all, so now we have no money again. That's just kind of how it goes in Final Fantasy, you know? A whole bunch of new awesome gear shows up in the store, and then suddenly you have no money. Actually, that's not just Final Fantasy, that's most RPGs. And fortunately, we're gaining quite a few levels here. Not as much LP as we did in the Sand Sea, but that's fine. We don't need quite as much because we're not exploring our license grids anymore. Now it's mostly just executing on getting everything. Which, I mean, technically speaking, means we actually need more, but, you know, we'll get it when we get it, or we won't, whatever. Actually, from what I recall, the final boss of the game is actually pretty tough. Was that the final boss, or was that a secret? God, now I don't even remember. I remember fighting a fight that was really, really hard. Like, really hard. At the top of an elevator? It might not even be the last fight. It might be, like, the second to last fight. And even though I had, at the time, a relatively powerful team, like, eking in a victory. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, that's kind of been the tale of Final Fantasy XII so far, is we've just been kind of, like, barely getting by. But, who knows? Also, if it carries forward what we've been experiencing with other games, that we will, you know, accidentally beat the game way earlier than we should because of some weird reason or another. I can't not do it. I mean, if you don't have... God damn it. Larsa, was that you? Yes, it was. If you don't have Libra, you're totally going to run into that trap every time. Hell, even with it, sometimes you run into it. Having ranged weapons is so nice. Ooh, Larsa, thank you. Maybe I should just make everybody an archer or a gunner. Screw those other classes. We'll just fight all of our enemies at range. Yes. Okay. Oop. Also, I have been neglecting something. Ooh, a red chocobo. Those are rare. Time for a rare mob. Some werewolves, which before would have totally wrecked us, but now are right on par for our leveling. Also, they have, they're worth 2 LP apiece, so right now, they're totally worth it. In fact, right now, they may be our... Ooh, damn. Our best opponent to fight. It's kind of a tough one to... Yeah. We have some license points to spend. Look at that. Yeah. So... we didn't have everybody's explored, just, you know, mostly. Telekinesis. Deal ranged damage with melee weapons. That seems awesome. Alright, Balthier does not need more guns at the moment. He doesn't need more armor at the moment. He doesn't need more accessories at the moment. What does Balthier need? Balthier. Magic lore. Not yet. Remedy accessories. A ribbon. Swiftness. I mean, that's a really expensive swiftness. But he definitely needs swiftness. Yeah, some Phoenix Down lore. Might as well, right? And a small HP increase. I mean, I don't really personally think that Libra, she doesn't really need Libra. Does not need to go in there. Increase magic power when HP is full? How often is her HP full? That's the question I have to ask myself. God. That is going to be expensive to get all those battle ores and swiftnesses, but it's totally going to be worth it. Whew. This is an expensive area, but I want it. I want it so bad. It is so worth. Every time I walk past that, I go past that, I just see Katana. Karkata. Potion lore. We'll pick that up. And... well, what the hell, we'll pick up Shields 4 as well. We'll get there soon enough. Lady Ash, huh? What? I don't really know what Lady Ash needs. We don't use her very often. Swiftness is always good. Headsman, sure, since she's one of our healers. Fully consume user's MP, changing one ally's HP to 10 times that amount. That could be really good. It could also be really worthless. Okay, now she can equip a black belt, whereas before she could not legally tie one on. Oh, and Pinello. Yeah, let's get you bow 6. Alright. That is it for leveling at the moment. Oh, kind of leveling. It's not really leveling. Well, it's a tougher one. But let's go kill some cats and some gargoyles and some Marlboro and see what we get out of it. I mean, maybe it'll be awesome. Maybe it'll be kind of shit. It's tough to say. Yes. Come on, guys. I know you can do better than that. Some Marlboros, some gargoyles. Where are we going again? Going to that rightmost exclamation point, I believe. But we will find out soon enough. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's where we'll find out. Oh, hey, Mr. Marlboro. Please go away. Good job. Don't need to worry about that silly little blindness anymore. Now we just need to worry about all those other status effects that the enemies can put on us. Oh yeah, Trents. They have lumber, and lumber is for some reason kind of a rare mat. Actually, that's a good question. Why is wood such a rare material? Is it because no one wants to come here and cut down the trees? Because I get that. I actually get that. I don't want to cut down these trees. They'll mess you up, man. Yes, speak to the wood. Hey, lukewarm coffee. At least it's not cold. Not like yesterday. I actually didn't even finish that coffee. That's pretty rare for me. Oh, well, here we are. We're in the city now.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern. Bring her to me.
Mirren, huh?
She will know why you called her.
Okay. Moogles. Kupo? Kupopo. Of course they set up a shop. I thought you looked familiar. You're the one that helped us on the Leviathan. Heck yeah, I am. We've had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope you don't think we followed you here, Kupo. That wouldn't do at all. No, not at all. Well, would you like to see my wares? You won't find many shops around here, Kupo. Best stock up while you can. I agree. And you have the next level of stuff. God damn you. Why must you taunt me so? Immune to sleep. Okay. Immune to silence. Why does a corsage make you immune to silence? That's a little bit of an odd one. Ooh, and you've got new spells. I know this isn't going to get us much money, but hey man, if we can get something, I'll take it. We might also get new bazaar items. That's what I was thinking. No? Okay. I hope you guys stay here, actually. Because having a merchant around here is nice. Ah, yes. The bunny-eared people who wear nothing but lingerie. Male and female. Thank you, Final Fantasy Tactics. For setting that precedent. Alright. They don't seem too worried that we're here, despite it needing a magic spell that opens up a secret path to come here. Wood Dweller. Wood Dweller. Alright, not here. Actually, wait, do they even have any male? Or are the Vera female only? Wood Dweller. Sword Maiden. Ward Chieftain. What errand have you with Majern? What errand could you have? You should leave before aught... You should leave before aught ill come to pass. For your sake. And our own. You don't know me. I could be the most dangerous thing that's ever existed. I mean, I'm not. I can barely... Actually, no, that's not true. We kind of beat the shit out of the Corel and the... I have a hard time with the Marlboros. That might be out of Pavlovian fear, though. Because, as we all know from past Final Fantasy games, Marlboros will beat the shit out of you. They're usually considered fairly high end level monsters. And one will usually appear as kind of a mid-level boss before you fight them regularly.
We're here to see her.
Oh, that lip syncing. I love your voice acting so much, but goddamn, your lip syncing is so bad.
You will leave at once.
Will we?
It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
Okay, okay.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjörn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her.
We can and will
Find
murder
her.
all of
We'll
you.
look for her ourselves.
Ah,
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjern is not in the village.
Okay.
Jote, where has she gone?
I'm surprised you made it through.
why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think.
No, it's... I was too close to some explosions.
Viera, who have abandoned the wood, are Viera no longer. Mjörn too has left her embrace.
Okay.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
What is the green word?
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Damn, Vaughn. That was quite the step up. Freaking woodland magic. Next thing you know, she's going to be casting chain lightning. Druids. Am I right?
Our sister has left the wood and gone west.
Okay.
She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
So she's joined the Empire. Got it.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
What does that mean? Is that how long Fran's been out of the Viera? Okay, so now we head to Arcadia. That's not really where I wanted to go. Last thing I want to do is take the Nethicite into the hands of the Empire. But if that is what we must do, that is what we must do.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one.
Why is that not updating correctly?
So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. They
Okay.
will be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran,
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old are you?
How old were you again?
The Viera are elves.
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
He stepped up and seemed like everything was going to go okay until he opened his fat mouth again. I would avoid unnecessary confrontation. Do what you must and let us be off. When you are ready to return to the Osmond Plains in the west, the henna mines are then only a short distance south. Okay. To the henna mines. Hey, Mr. Tree Man. Sorry, not sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry that I'm not sorry. I want your wood. Earth Magicite. Lame. Yep, okay. Just making sure. Wouldn't want to get turned around. Alright, come on. Are you going to shoot Penillo? I mean, I know it's not entirely necessary for you to do so, but it'd be really nice if you did. Ooh. That was a hit. There we go. Ooh, some demon eyeballs. Love those in stew. Maybe one of the best stew ingredients ever. Although salamander and Eye of Newt are also good. Oh god. Now I'm trying to remember what all the ingredients to the witch's brew are from... from, was it Hamlet? I think it's Hamlet. The witch's brew at the beginning. Oh. Travelers, have you a potion on you? My friend is badly wounded. I fear if untreated he will die. Yeah, fine. Yeah, you're in my debt, alright. Thank you. My friend's life is saved. We're in your debt, sir. We fled here from Henna Mines. We were attacked, you see. It was all we could do to make it this far. We'll rest here until my friend's wounds have had a chance to heal. If you like, we could lend you the use of the chocobo until then. There's a lot of terrain around here which cannot be crossed without a chocobo. You let me know when you need one. A free chocobo? That is worth giving a potion to an Imperial. On your way then. Oh, and you do know that some paths are only accessible by chocobo, right? Yes, I do. That's right, I forgot. There's a limited amount of time you can actually be on a chocobo. Which is dumb. Essentially, the idea is that the chocobos... Huh. Well, that looks dangerous.
Researchers from the Draclaw laboratory. What were they doing here?
Research.
Really? Are you telling me that researchers do research? I never would have guessed. Surprised at you, Balthier. Such an amazing insight. And where does this one go? Oh, back out here? Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and dismount. We'll call it good. $23 gil. They're too far away to attack. Can we get back on the chocobo? Nope, not yet. We can get on the chocobo, but not yet. Alright, into the Henna Mines, where we will do something, I'm sure. Ooh, look at all that. We got a little bit of... Got some ancient ruins. We got tons of bats. I could really like this place. There's the stairs. I knew they had to be around here somewhere. Oh, Red Maw. I remember not liking you guys. I want to say your drain is actually pretty strong. It's locked. What does that do, Precious? Oh. Yeah. Okay. We... For immediate distribution and posting. The color of the switchboard phosphor corresponds with gates currently closed. Accordingly, use of the switchboard opens gates of color presently illuminated. Note your desired route and open gates as it is required. It follows that you cannot open red or blue gates simultaneously, as gates throughout the mine are linked. Do verify your route in advance. Workers' Weekly Wisdom. No accidents, no injuries, no worries. Actually, that is the kind of BS thing that you would see on a notice. Hey, buddy. I don't know how, but I did. You must be careful of the mines. They're not safe. How could we have known? Oh. You didn't know that the horrible mines that you entered weren't safe? The mines full of bats that tried to kill you and other things. We'll see those other things shortly. Actually, very shortly, if I recall. You're using not my items, right? You have your own supply of stuff that you're using, right, Larsa? Poison. Well, guess we'll just have to use an antidote then. Did Larsa try to use an antidote on me simultaneously with the antidote that I used? That would be a shame. Alright, where's this gonna go? Where's a cartographer when you need one, right? More bats. Well, at least our chain will get long. I remember there being specific rooms in here that we're not really gonna like. I don't remember what was in the rooms or even how bad it was. I just remember there were more than a few locations here that I was not a big Is this one of those situations where I tell everyone to wait? Hey, we made it. Oh, hey, we can fight a nightmare. That's good. That's good. Do I have to fight the nightmares? Can I leave the horrible evil horses alone? Well, I don't want to go that way, but now I must. Also, like, although those horses are definitely nightmarish, I mean, they don't have, like, blood or flames coming from them or anything like that. So nightmare. I don't think that's a nightmare. Because remember, that's what it's supposed to be. Nightmare. What's... Okay. Hey man, Larsa, if you want to keep fighting these things and killing them all, be my guest. And that was off the map. Great, we also have areas off the map, so we can't even rely on the map. Oh well. No, kill that before we get poisoned. It's a lot of nightmares. What the hell is down here? And were the nightmares the thing that that guard was really afraid of? Because we seem to be dealing with them quite easily. Hmm? Oh. Hey, look at that. It is handy that they give us that exclamation point to tell us. Come on. There we go. Thank you, guys. What I was saying is it's very handy that they give us that nice exclamation point when we're near a treasure chest. Oh, come on. Really? Dick move. Yeah, I thought so. Thunderbug. Well, that just doesn't sound good. It looks so different from that chest that... We need to... Those aren't chests. So we need to find a new word for urn. I mean, treasure urn doesn't sound... It doesn't sound like the right verbiage, but it's more accurate than treasure chest right now. We'll need to think on this. Alright. Come on. Thank you. I hate it when you don't exist. Oh. Hey, Mr. Bat that seemingly came out of a wall. A bone crusher. If only we had someone that actually used that weapon. Huh. I could go down those stairs that lead right into a trap. Come on. Come on. Good job, good job. Good. Now what's down here? Nothing, it would seem. Yep, that connects to nothing. Got it. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? F. Alright. Time to fight a T-Rex. Wish I could see his hit points. Alright. Hey, we can fight T-Rexes now. Look at that. Unfortunately, there happens to be a bunch of bats around these ones, but we can fight a T-Rex now. Isn't that nice? Back when this game came out, I had a buddy that, for those of you who've been around for a while, you may recall during my last 24-hour stream, my buddy Dave came over and played Dark Souls for a little bit, so that I could have a break. Well, his plan when we bought this for the house that we lived in a long time ago, full of Toys R Us employees, was he did a bunch of grinding to the point where he could beat that first T-Rex that's out in the Easter Sands. That's all he did. He ground until he could beat that T-Rex. And once he did that, he felt he was done with the game. Okay, so we need to go over here and use this path. So I don't think he's ever gone back and played more of this either. I should ask him about that. Hey, Mr. Thunderbug. God, you drain for a lot. But you're worth a decent amount of XP. And I'd rather just get you out of the way. Alright. That is definitely a door there. That's a locked door. Thank you, Mr. Bat. No new switches. Ooh, that's a lot of bats. Come on. Thank you. Crooked Fang. Why would we want a crooked fang from a bat? Actually, better yet, better question. Who would buy that from us? It's a very good game. Like all games, it has its flaws, but this is definitely better than most. All right. So we've opened up the blue gates. Oh god, yep, this is the part. Oh boy. Okay. Hey, let's do a thing. Probably. Let's do a thing. And how's it going, Barbaros? Ah, such a good effect. I don't know why, but of all the limit breaks in this, in terms of their visual effect, this one is my favorite. And there are some very good ones. Balthiers, to me, make the most sense, just Balthier and Franz, but with Bosches and Ashes being the next closest in terms of like making sense for like what it is. Because Balthiers are all like kind of like pirate themed dish. I mean, even I'm stretching on the meteor, but where I'm going with the meteor is that, you know, he hijacks it, I guess. Bosch's first one makes no goddamn sense. Black lightning? But him... Oh, the computer... I love playing this on the computer. This is great. This is a way better experience than playing it on the PS2. Now, the PS3 version of Zodiac... PS4 version of Zodiac might be just as good. I wouldn't know. But Zodiac is where it is at. So, one of these flan is totally messed up. Hopefully, we'll get a really good area effect as well. Hopefully. Yep. 11. What is that? Torrent? Windburst. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, I wish I would have gotten all the way up to Torrent, but we'll take Windburst. I mean... Oh, thank goodness. More? Shit. Okay, well... That was fun. So, what did that open up for us? Probably... I was just about to point at the computer screen again. Probably this northern gate in that square, which will take us over to this left or right side gate on that four-way up there. And hopefully we can then go down this middle path to get to where we need to go. Also, that was a lot of enemies we just killed. So let's start by using Phoenix Down on Penelo. And then let's hit the grid again. Don't really need that yet, or maybe ever. We'll get the battle lore. Battle lore is always useful. Magic lore. Can't get that swiftness. We can get more potion lore though. That's good. All right, Balthier. Sorry, Balthier, but you're kind of a mess over here. I love you, man, but this gunner tree's kind of a cluster. Guild Toss, no. Achilles, no. Potion Lord 2, sure. Poach, sure. Alright, well... Worth. Oh, Shatterheart. I remember liking you a lot. Bosch. Needs more accessories that he cannot use. pick up Inquisitor. That'll be it for him. Lady Ash. I guess for you, Ash, we just start picking anything, really. And we'll get Maelstrom Bolt. And then Pinello. Yes, we'll take Resplendence. And more HP. There we go. That ought to do us well. Yeah, bats, go away. What slowed him? It's the bats that almost killed us. Figures, right? We're busy fighting the T-Rex and the bats almost get us. Okay, where does this get us? Oh, not there. Yeah, sure, we'll fight the Thunderbugs again. I wonder if it's Ash's spear that's causing the slow. I mean, I'd be down for using Ash a lot more frequently if I knew that that was going to consistently occur. Slow on enemies is nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Glad the old noodle's still working correctly. Okay.
Look at the Magicite. These mines much resemble the ones at Lusu. Of course, Draklor must be searching for new sources of ore. Should the Resistance forces move, the rich veins of Magicite and Bujeba will be forever beyond their grasp.
Is it her? What is this mist?
Yep.
The stench of fumes. The stench of power.
This is what happens when the mist gets to Vieri.
Power needy hume.
Or to the Vieri? Vieri. They essentially go into berserk status. Oh, that's good. Staging shaft, eh? Should you encounter beasts within the mines, no matter how trivial, withdraw at once. A specialist crew will be dispatched to assist. Good, good. Workers' weekly wisdom. Discretion is the better part of valor. Those little notices add so much to this world. It's amazing how something that small changes everything. That's big. Well, thankfully we have our mist abilities again. We still haven't assigned a summon to anything. Yeah, this place isn't very friendly, but it's not as bad as I remember, except for that one room with all the flan that dropped down on top of you. That room was pretty bad. We almost all died there. I should turn her into a monk next. I think that'll be best. Alright, we're gonna see Maelstrom's Bolt. Visually, one of my favorite limit breaks of all time.
I must believe.
Ah, I messed that up. Oh, no worries, man. A legal brief. Damn, man. Well, that did not go very well in terms of what I wanted. So now we just get to do this the old-fashioned way. Well, have a safe trip home. Yes, please focus on... No, I know attorneys play video games. I've met a couple, but like watching me at the office, definitely wasn't expecting anything like that. Are you guys going to attack? Oh no, they can't do anything, can they? Oh, blind side. Do we have anything for that? Most offices that I know, you wouldn't get away with being able to watch Twitch at work. Ah. Well, I mean, I guess that changes a lot. Well, yep. So, we can't get them out of the fight. Well, Bosch is locked out. So we'll bring in Balthier. And Balthier will be the leader now. And Fran still can't leave? Oh, because I didn't actually select anyone else to be the leader. Nope. She's still locked in. Ah. Oh well. Hey, Balthier, you know what? You have your powers.
Please. My regards.
Thank you, Balthier.
You're going to love this one.
And then Ash, ooh. A 3, a 2, and a 3. I mean, I would like to get beyond Inferno. That'd be really nice, but... Ah. Oh well. Still got a couple of really powerful ones in. Balthier has sap placed on him at the moment. It's not good. Man, this is rough. At least Fran's back in attacking. So we're not totally getting just trounced by not having anyone. Good, good, good. Come on. Come on, people, attack. Although Larsa has Cura, so Larsa, just please keep on healing us. While Balthier slowly chips away at this thing. Tiamat, huh? Well, we killed Tiamat. Ultimately, with chip damage. So, you know, Hadouken spamming while a blocking opponent, but whatever. I'm surprised we didn't have to pull anyone else in and use their mist. But yeah, we got him. Due in large part to Larsa. If we didn't have Larsa, we probably would not have won that fight. God, I want Larsa's sword. I mean, it's nothing special. It's just like a really nice looking longsword, but I want it. Oh. Oh yeah. No, the fourth members is really where it's at. Ooh, she's possessed. We might... we need a young priest and an old priest. I actually think that's supposed to be the Spectre of Death.
What was it?
It was the Spectre of Death.
Is it you?
What else could that have been? I mean, I guess it could have been a ghost or a wraith. Trying to think of all the other ghost-like things that they've... Or like mind controller. Actually, there haven't been too many possession storylines in Final Fantasy, now that I think about it.
When the Hume soldiers came to the wood, the village took small heed of them. So long as the wood herself is safe from harm, the Viera give little care to goings on beyond her.
Well, yeah, they're
But
kind of
in me,
isolationists.
An uneasiness stirred. I had to discover why they had come.
So you came here hoping to find something out and got yourself caught. You're as foolhardy as your sister.
They took me then and set close beside me a stone. They said its mist would be drawn into me, that the Viera well suited this end.
Yes,
I
they
saw
do.
the light coming from the stone, and then...
Very well so, actually.
We have seen this. On Leviathan, the mist released from the Dawn Shard drove me too into such a rage. She was taken not by the Dawn Shard.
Manufactured nethicite. Then that means... Penella, the stone I gave you, do you still carry it with you?
Sure, it's right here.
Don't take that out. What the hell's wrong with you?
This is a thing more dangerous again than I had imagined. I should never have given it to you. Forgive me, I didn't know.
I'd always thought of it as sort of a good luck charm.
Well,
And even if it is dangerous,
an improvement,
on Leviathan, it kept us
a
safe.
big improvement to the graphics that from 10 especially is not only the bone structure and the faces, but the eyes move.
I hope you're right about that.
So just the fact that the eyes move even just a little bit in their faces makes it bridges that uncanny valley just a little bit more. Also, the fact that it's an artistic style with like there's like shading and cross hatching, it looks so good. It's a very painterly style, and I think it works well. I think they should. Well, I don't know if I would say stick with it,
Take it.
because we never know like what art style is really. I like the fact that they changed the art style up in each and every game,
Cannot be all.
because
I saw it when I left the village. Ivalice is changing.
It's
How can
necessary
the Viera stand
to
and do nothing
express...
at all?
Anytime, man. Have a good one. It's necessary to kind of
Ivalice is for
express
the
the different
humans.
artistic styles
wood alone
within
is
the
for
company,
us.
but I love
But
this one
that
so
is
much.
wrong. How can we just hide here in the trees when all the world outside is on the move?
The proportions for the bodies are
I too wish to live
fairly
freely,
realistic,
to leave this wood.
but it's still very
Do not do
artistic.
this.
It's like just not
You
correct
must
enough to have
remain away
a
from the
stylization
humans.
to it,
Stay with the wood.
especially with the hair
Together
and the
with the wood.
eyes. Oh, so good.
This is your way.
But Fran, my sister.
I am no longer of you. I have discarded wood and village. I won my freedom. Yet my past has been cut away forever.
That is a
No
part.
longer can my ears hear the green word.
That is a part of their story
solitude
that we
you
didn't.
want,
I don't
Mierin?
recall ever getting in Tactics, and I didn't fully ever play Tactics Advance. I played it, but I never completed it, so I don't know if there was much in the way of
No, Mierin. Only one sister remains to you now.
the
You
storyline of
must
the
forget
Vieri.
my existence.
Vieri? Of the Vieri.
I am sorry to make you do this.
Are you?
She goes against the laws of the wood. I threw down these laws. It is better that I do this. Better I than one who must uphold these laws herself. I have a request.
They have a very weird political system.
Listen to the wood's voice for me. I fear she hates.
Gathering the mist. Essentially just directly channeling the voice of the green word.
The wood longs for you, for the child gone from under her boughs.
A pleasant lie, that.
Be cautious.
She's lived
The wood is
far
jealous
too
of the
long.
humans who have taken you.
I am as them now. Am I not?
She's lived far too long in the world of humans
Goodbye,
to
sister.
not easily distinguish between the harsh reality and a happy lie. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta take the happy lie. As much as it sucks. Lent's Tier. That will now allow us to pass through the other barriers. Alright, guys. Yeah. Some demon eyeballs. Gives a crap about those. For some reason, bat wings are really expensive. I mean, it's got to be those specific bat wings. But still. A lot of crooked fangs. But if we really want to farm money for what we can get access to, what we want is the Contains 1 quiver of arrows, each with oil-soaked cloth wrapped around it at the point, and 1 longbow. Hey, Pinello. Ooh, that's good. Attack power 2 on those parallel arrows. Attack power 1, but with fire. We'll stick with the parallel arrows. That extra point of attack damage, it adds up. I know it doesn't seem like much, but it adds up. So what else can we buy from you? We want Asuna. Oh shit, you've got so much. We want... God damn you. No element. It's just high damage. Storm Spear. Yes. The Elfin Bow. Well, we might as well get the Storm Staff while we can. Even if no one can use it. Alright, well, let's get going. We're half over for the night. Let's see how much farther we can push in. So, let us... That doesn't... We have no idea where that goes. Or that. So, let us start... by finish... We're going to finish exploring this area. So, the easiest way would be to go fight these Trents. God, Balthier, we really need to get you a better weapon, like, badly. Is this the way we want to go? Yes, this is the way we wish to go. But not that way. We want to keep going. Okay, we want to go this way. Yeah, Balthier, you're not cutting it at the moment. Let's go ahead and bring Bosch in, now that he's got a nice new sword. The Demon's Bane. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call this good money, but it's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Which, now that we have a new spear, I can arrange. There we go. We can pass through it now. New dogs. Ooh, those guys hurt. Oh, this might be really bad. These guys hurt. Oh. Yeah, because when I'm running away from something, what I really want is to run into a Marlboro. Come on. Thank you. Now can we raise? Whoa. Ho ho. I don't think we should have been able to win that one. That was a great Marlboro. At least I think it was, wasn't it? Alright, time to heal up Larsa and go back after these wolves. After killing a great Marlboro. Also, the fact that these Marlboros are so small feels Weird. It's about the only way I can really explain it. God damn, these things hit hard. Alright. Oh. I don't have, interesting. Only Pinello can use rays, huh? That is very interesting. There we go. God, are these things spawning faster than we can kill them? God, how horrible would that be? Just turn around and the entire path is covered in those things again? Hey, Marl Bros. Thank you. Ooh, a Marlboro vine. There's some money. That's some real money. Hey, evil devil dog. Crap. Come on. Tanned hides, huh? I mean, it's better than nothing, but I was expecting a lot more than tanned hides. Come on, Bosch. Stop getting your ass kicked. Alright, come on, come on. Ooh, multiple hits. I like. Alright. Back to that Marlboro and Hellhound infested area. Crap, there's two. Well. You know what? I hate to have to do this, but F it. If you're not going to leave me much choice. We'll just wreck some faces. I mean, it's going to get a lot of... We're going to kill one. Just straight up. One of them will die. And then we'll also get... Inferno or Torrent or, you know, whatever bonus one we get, which will be damage to all of them. So that's something. It's not like it's a total wash or anything. Nordswain Glow. Is that supposed to be the Big Dipper, by the way?
I must endure.
No, it's not. It's a... Oh, wait, no, that's totally the Big Dipper. Or I should say, one of the Dippers. We can't really tell. Because it's not the littlest Dipper. Because of how close they are. Nordswain's Glow. There is a lot to do with like stars and whatnot in like the zodiac signs, and there's a lot of astrology based significance in the Final Fantasy series as a whole, not just in this game. But everything on Ivalice really, like, pushes it to 11. Oh, Flame Purge. Why are you so good? Also, why are you so long? I don't think anybody else's level 3 is as long as Flame Purge. No, I was wrong. I just remembered how long summoning a meteor is for Balthier. How far can we get? Can we get a new record? Can we get more than 15? That's our best so far.
Believe.
Although I will admit, even though I love the visual style of the mist attacks, for the most part, I do wish only the best Minecraft mod. I do wish that there was a bit more variety in the, like, the not just in the attack's appearance, but you know, which how many enemies they hit, like status effects, a bit more traditional variety from the limit breaks. But considering how badass the visual style is on these, I'm willing to get... Ooh, Whiteout, we got the Holy. Oh no, that's ice. God, how many do you have to get to the Holy? Jesus. Treasure chest. Oh, we should probably resurrect Larsa. Also, because this is becoming a bit of an issue. Sorry, Bob. You're getting targeted by stuff. Okay. Sorry, Bosch. But we're switching over to Pinello, because Pinello can do this without using up items. And anyone who's watched this knows I hate using items. I would rather hoard them forever. Which makes no goddamn sense. I know it doesn't. Trust me. I'm well aware of how little sense it makes to hoard items in a Final Fantasy game. I just can't really help it. I want, when I enter that inventory screen, I want to scroll down and see everything be 99. I think I need to start practicing my pulls again. God, Larsa, you die way too easily. It's awesome having you here. Yeah, pretty much. Oh no, I love holding on to Mega Elixirs. The more powerful the item, the more important it is for me to save it, just in case. You never know. I might have to use it one time. And then I want to have as many of them as I can. Because what if S really hit the fan and I really needed 99 Mega Elixirs? Nice blocking, guys. I know some professional league teams that couldn't put up a defense for the ADC that well. shit, actual corals. Alright, come on guys, keep going. No, so, in the remake, the upscaling and whatnot, there's actually a button you can push on either the keyboard or whatever that just increases the speed of everything except for the clock. Oh, the enemies move faster, you move faster, everything's faster. You can either set it to double or quadruple speed. Quadruple speed is a little much. It's actually really annoying. If you're using a controller on the PC version, it is right bumper, or sorry, left bumper. So, especially for any like grinding sessions that you might have to do, it makes the world of difference. Holy crap, we are all silenced, aren't we? Penello's not. Penello is just bleeding. She's just sapped. Oh, Corials. I don't know what the keyboard binding for that will be, but it'll be there. So we need to go this way. Oh boy. All right. When I first discovered it, I was like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this double speed thing? Because I was looking at the controls. Or not the controls, I was looking in the options. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. I mean, that'll help with like grinding and stuff, but since then I've just pretty much always had it on. It makes that much difference to the game. This game is not short. And having something that... Oh, Larsa is about to be petrified. We can't let that happen. And having something that takes a little bit of that time off while running around in areas, just kind of exploring and gathering items and whatnot, makes the world a difference. And because I'm streaming this and trying to get through the entire franchise as quickly as possible, kind of, so that we can move on to another franchise and then add Infinitum, it's kind of important to move quickly. Oh, shit. I remember this area. Yeah, not only do I recall that, but I also recall this area of the Feywood just being a nightmare. I should clarify that, yes. We did skip 10-2 and After Years, and we will certainly be skipping 13-2 and 13 Lightning Returns. Not necessarily because they're bad games. I mean, I personally don't enjoy 8, and I played all the way through that. But because... Shit, that's a bad situation. Because they're not main Final Fantasy games. If I were to tell someone to play Final Fantasy, I would not expect them to try and track down or even play some of those games. If I were telling someone to play Final Fantasy, it would be a reasonable expectation for them to just go through, you know, since they're all on Steam, or rather on just PC, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I also wouldn't expect someone to do the MMOs, but they might. So we're not doing those as well, but that's mostly a time concern thing, and I'm not a fan of MMOs. I tried them. They're not for me. Every once in a while, like, one will pique my interest, and I'll play it for, like, a month, and then I'm just, yeah, that's always solo. So, kind of defeating the whole purpose of the MMO portion of it. Hey, man. If you enjoy it, all the more to it. I started After Years personally when it first came out, and I did not like After Years. Like, I got maybe an hour and a half into it, and I was just like, nope. Something about this game can't do it. I might go back to it someday, just like I might play 10-2 someday. But I don't know that I will, so I'm not going to make any promises to play it on stream. I will not play 13-2 or 13 Lightning Returns. I have seen some playthroughs, or some started playing of those games. Some people that, you know, just started and got a little ways into it, and even people that were really into 13's storyline could not really dig into 13-2 or Lightning Returns. And if people who enjoyed 13 can't get into those games, then I certainly won't be able to. What I would really like to see happen in terms of RPGs getting some rebranding treatment is one of my favorite companies for JRPGs, Atlas, has numerous, ridiculously large number of titles. Almost all of which are for console, except for their very, very early days, where they had a few PC games in Japan. Those are also great, but I would love to see some of those. Actually, not the early Atlas games. The early Atlas games were kind of shit. I've played a couple of those. But I would like to see the Persona lineup. Maybe some of the Shin Megami Tensei lineup hitting PC. I think there's a lot there that people would enjoy. Wild Arms and Thousand Arms, great games. If you can track them down, play them. Yes, we got Shadowheart. That is so much HP. I should probably... Oh, damn. I should probably get Belias onto somebody, but I don't know, man. Missed abilities. I think I like missed abilities more than summons. Yeah. No. I don't think. I know I like missed abilities more than summons. $49, huh? Yes, let's make you a much better fighter. And let's definitely increase the strength of your magic. You need that badly, my dear. And then Pinello. Usually what I do, or usually, the last time I played this game, what I did is I tried to give everybody one summon. I think there's enough to give everybody one. I don't recall if anybody can get two if you try to split them up, but I recall trying that, and it was alright, I guess. Hey, look! We're no longer dying of... What the hell are you guys hiding over here? It is several years now since such as you began passing through the woods unwelcome. Some sought only to flee their pursuers, but others there were who thought to bring ruin to the wood. This wakened in Mejurn a deep disquiet that she should see this and leave the wood surprises me little. So, you're just criticizing. Got it. Love you too. Yep, you guys are great. Keep your little isolationist community where it is, and nothing bad will ever happen. Okay. Is this going to be an Ochu? No, it's not. This is some other dragon. That is covered in plants. And it is... Oh, we can't run away now. It's not a happy dragon. I own a PSP. I do not have the means of streaming a PSP yet. Although that is definitely something that I'm looking into, because I have Personas 1 and the first half of Persona 2 on PSP. And then I own the second half of Persona 2 on PS1. And then I have the first half of Persona 3. I still need to pick up the second half of 3. I need to pick up Fez, and I need to pick up Persona 4. And then at some point I'll just need to pick up a PS4 so we can play 5, but it's down the road. I don't have to worry about that yet.
I must endure.
I've already got... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 franchises in total that we're going to be taking a look at without adding any of that stuff that I have back there behind me to it. So, we've got a long way to go still. That's including the Final Fantasy franchise, since we're not done with it. But yes, I have a PSP, and I have a 3DS. But from what I understand, the equipment needed to stream a 3DS is like $200 or $300, whereas the equipment needed to stream a PSP is like $60. Because all I need to do is get the equipment to hook it up to a TV, which is like a $60 cable, converter cable, and then I just hook it up to my Elgato and go. Damn it! Ho ho ho! Almost screwed that one up completely. Ho ho ho! Should not have been able to grab that one. God, how many hits are we at? we're doing good. We're doing very good.
I must believe.
A lot of that was Lady Ash, and I'm okay with that. I like Lady Ash's attacks. So, how much damage did we do to this guy? Probably not enough. But I'll take whatever it is. Ho ho ho! Yeah, that was not nearly enough. Although we triggered something special. Oh, we all got straight effed. Oh, hey. Fran and Ash, could you please leave for Vaughn and Balthier? No. We will keep Ash in for the moment. Hey, Vaughn, could you do me a favor and use red spiral, please?
How about some of this?
We'll try and kill the Trents with whatever we happen to get. Ooh, we're gonna get Pyroclasm. Also, in a way, it's really nice that all of these attacks have no elemental effect. Not even the bonus one has an elemental effect, but you know, I kind of wish they did. It'd be nice to have an elemental effect on these. We're not going to beat this dragon, are we? It's just not going to happen. Is this our first hard block? That'd suck. I was just... So 7... It's going to be alright. Now we'll swap out Pinello for Balthier and use Balthier's. And then after that, we'll swap out Ash for... Come on, someone free up. Someone free up aside from Vaughn. If not, I'll just have to swap out Vaughn. Hey, Pinello freed up. Hey, Pinello, get the hell out of here, and we'll bring in Bosch. The Trents didn't die? Alright. Well, time to do what we can. Okay. Alright. Straight to Pyroclasm. I guess we'll take it. It's not what I was hoping for, but F yeah. I was hoping for Red Spiral
Not a chance.
after a charge. So good looking. The visual spectacle in this game is on point. Like, I thought the remake of 9 made that game look beautiful, and it did. It looks way better than an original, with slightly better shaders and a slightly higher polygon count, but taking this guy up to HD is something else. Especially since they were able to upscale it without removing the charm of its stylized artwork. With like the cross hatching and the shading that almost looks like it's done by pencil. Good work, Final Fantasy team that did the upscaling. Whoever you are. Alright. Come on. Whew. We're just barely... If we can get one more, if we can get up to 12, I'll be good with this one. And then we can... Ah. Oh well. We'll have to live with 11. See if we can't get better with Balthier on the team. I mean, after all, he is the leading man. Oh, hey, damn. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. When I first saw Lady Ashe, I thought she looked a lot like Yuna. Actually, when I first saw it, I didn't realize that this game was going to take place on Ivalice, and I thought they were doing just another direct sequel to 10. And then, you know, the trailer keeps going. I was like, oh, okay, no, her character design is just very similar. All right, we got there. So our entire team is what I like to call cripple. So I'm going to use my one F-bomb for the night. Cripple fucked. That is a term developed by me and my friends while playing Shadowrun, because then Shadowrun has a stacked damage system. One is like consciousness damage, essentially getting knocked out, and another is like lethal life and death damage. And when you hit certain thresholds, you get negatives to your stats and to your rolls. And the worst case is if you're really badly hurt, like getting ready to be knocked out, and you've also been shot. So you're like at like 7 subdual damage, or 7 stun damage and 7 lethal damage. You're just cripple fucked. Oh, you know, actually, if they were to do a Braska's story, where we get to see actual, like, Jecht grow and become a decent human being, I'd probably play that. we're going to call it there for tonight. First off, I want to thank everyone for coming and hanging out with me. I especially want to thank those that participated in chat, like Twan, sorry. Silly Mofo, Grim Reaper, Barbarous. And that is it for tonight. That would be an interesting challenge. Before we call it a night completely, though, I would like to bring up that we are so very close, you guys. That is not accurate, and I need to figure out how to make the follower counter update more correctly. That should read 46. We lost someone over the last couple days, but that's okay. If they don't want to hang out with us and watch Final Fantasy or any of the future franchises we're going to be taking a look at, so be it. I'm not twisting anybody's arm to stay here. I want them to be here on their own accord. But we're still only 4 followers away from reaching that goal of 50 and having that bonus stream and giveaway where I will be playing Telltale's The Walking Dead: A New Frontier, giving a copy of that away, along with a copy of Psychonauts, one of my personal favorite games that I believe everybody should own, and 3 $20 Steam gift cards. Also, if you are looking at picking anything up that might be on Humble Bundle or Humble Monthly or in the Humble Store, which there are some great sales and deals going on right now, I highly recommend at least checking it out, even if you're not capable of buying something right now, because a lot of those sales and deals last for a long time. But if you go to that link when you go to Humble Store, that link is an affiliate code which tells them that you came from me, and not only do you get yourself the awesome games that you may or may not be looking at buying anyway, but you support a charity. I personally usually go for packages or sales that support Child's Play or Doctors Without Borders, but with that link you will also help support the channel. All of the proceeds go to improving all of this lighting, camera, sound, mainly lighting. I think lighting is my next big thing that I want to improve. And I think I'm going to start, because I've got a nice light bulb in the socket, so I think I'm going to start with some light reflection boards back here to get more light down onto me. But if we eventually move towards a green screen, which may happen someday, way down the line, then we'll need to get like a big ring light or some studio lighting thing going on. But that's way down the line. Anyway, that's way off topic. I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Like I said, we're very close to reaching that goal of 50. So if you know anybody that might be interested in what we're doing, or maybe some forums that might be interested, go ahead and throw my link their way. Also, thank you for joining me. I hope you'll join me again tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time, where we will continue our journey in Final Fantasy XII and see what our next stop is. I mean, we beat 2 dragons, we rescued a lost girl, we got kind of the blessing of the forest, we killed another dragon. God, what else? How many things do we have to do in a game? By most RPG standards, we would have saved the world by now with all the stuff we've done. Anyway, have a good night, guys. See you tomorrow.